The void in the ley lines hasn't been... As it happened, the girl I thought was, come to think of it, Pata and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. Looking back, I suppose that would... No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, now, only Mitya and I... That covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The trap?
The water imp's song threw things off. The ley lines have already anchored your soul. And the first ray of light tomorrow morning...
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul, and your soul is firmly anchored for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the...
Death abides no reason. Besides, to me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill, merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
எல்லாரும் உயிரோட வந்துட்டாங்க.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over? I can't seem to recall what happened.
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right.
செஸ்னால வந்து எல்லாரும் காம்ரேட் கூப்பிடுறாங்க. ஐசி நேஷன் ரஷ்யா மாதிரி.
Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the ruler of death eventually came back to life. Just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the ruler of death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. What about you, though? The ruler of death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
They say that right before death, time
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spend in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger the...
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers... Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something? I can't remember what it was, but... Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitya's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you... And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but...
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. Agreed. Let's check in on her first.
Laid bare.
I'm finally back. Even though I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels... Shh. Stay...
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What? I'm so sorry. Under the
Tell me, what happened to...
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's...
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was...
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester... I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason...
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's... It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I may be a Fatus, but Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around...
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no... What's happening?
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
It's just up ahead.
No.
I may be. Paimon's safety is
If you say so.
Let's go. There's...
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time. Begin. Pirouette.
Make short work of here comes another.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Silence!
Come Come on out. Right here. Emerge. Shadow me. Witness the snow swan's grace. Life goes on. Together. Pot of duck. I spell your doom. Shadow Pirouette. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Lots of the snowflakes. Should have worked. Right here. The flowers bloom like ripples in the mirror. A tricky one. Show them. Emerge. Out of my sight. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here. Shatter.
Okay.
Right now. Right here.
You have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? When what happens next?
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Crystalline Adagio. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver. Faster? Okay, faster.
Intruders? Don't come in.
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Short work, it's your skull!
Come on out. Right here. Right now. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Together. Pot of duck.
Ignition!
Lots of the snowflakes. That's supposed. That's it.
No one interferes with a jester's work!
The show begins!
சட்டை போட்டுருக்காங்க.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Hello, IT bro. Welcome to the stream.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Bow your head.
சாப்பிட்டா IT bro. என்ன சாப்பிடுற மதியம்?
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around.
ஐயோ கீழ விட்டனே.
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Let the world collide! How dare you! Show them. Emerge, right now. Wheel of life. Crystalline Adagio. Let's begin.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, Odette.
மறுபடியும் முதல்ல இருந்தா.
Is this The afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality.
இது
Odette? Odette! No signs of life. But past experience, did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, but I'm sorry. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
இறகு விழுது.
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to judging by your expression, in that case, a word to a civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization...
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives. The time for resurrection. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of Death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about?
It was... you seemed to be in...
Yeah, Paimon's back. The Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind...
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together. In the distant past.
Oh yeah! You did mention that!
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently...
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of...
Wait! What are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova?
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can just now, for instance. I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, all that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather for us.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... when moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken away. Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed. Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness.
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still but, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test.
You mean, the experiment you were just about to...
Yes. We were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly hit an impenetrable wall. As long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any...
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, had our nation only by eliminating Renova first.
But she's the ruler of death! She can just kill him!
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
You're sick?
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology?
So, you're saying, even...
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space. Our goal...
The Fatui wanted...
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Sarit... What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the...
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death... While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my...
Paimon really doesn't remember! He's basically a stranger!
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the Armory Palace is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically...
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also...
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received, I presented her to the Vinster King. But he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until... Of course, the...
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in but Paimon doesn't remember any of that.
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although...
But it's not just her memory from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years.
Okay bro, good morning.
The last few years. No matter how hard she
என்ன ரேசிங் லைவ் இல்லையா? போடலையா இன்னும்? தூங்க போறீங்களா?
What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia? Was she super smart?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say during the time you lived in Conria, Your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it
என்ன மாதிரியா என்ன மாதிரி பெர்ஃபெக்ட்டா இருக்க மாட்டேன்னு சொல்றீங்களா? சீக்கிரமா என்ன பண்றது எனக்கு பிடிக்கும்.
Even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of
BGM
Paimon.
வர வரைக்கும் நான் முடிச்சிட்டு வரேன்.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only...
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation... Oh, phew! That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this, too. She's barely...
I remember hearing the term...
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now.
Vignesh bro, வாங்க வாங்க, welcome to the stream, welcome.
Paimon's heard of Project
என்ன இந்த பக்கம் வந்திருக்கீங்க? Vignesh bro, big fan bro.
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures
to
consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistleton. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the advancement of that project. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notrai. Researching Kuvaki was
Lucky bro.
Its core objective was to use local resources and research findings to build Mistleton itself.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the heavenly principles, isn't it?
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially if you guys sent so many people to Notrai.
இன்னொரு ரூமா கூட அவரை வர சொல்லுங்க, இன்னொரு ரூமா கொடுத்துறோம்.
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the heavenly principles. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the heavenly principles themselves. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar lynch. You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract...
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? Project and it looks like your plan is almost...
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't...
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever.
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the heavenly principles.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you...
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their...
Into that today, our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the heavenly principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, The fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult for you to understand.
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that you and Dainsleif have.
Story game தான் bro அடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். Story
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls. The rules of Natlan's...
Yes. Even a god...
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the heaven. If she can
Gacha game தான் main ஆனா நான் ஸ்டோரிக்காக
look forward to it. It will be a world beyond Europe. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details. In this, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsar...
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit
இப்ப
surprised.
ஸ்டோரிலாம் முடிஞ்சு நாங்க எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்ட ஸ்டோரி அப்புறம் வரீங்க இது வந்து சும்மா லோர்க்காக.
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the ruler of death.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have.
You're going to challenge the ruler of death? Just for Paimon? Thank you. Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy.
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon.
இதுதான் bro Genshin Impact.
Well, it's just a request, really. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage.
ஒரு மாதிரியான கேம் சொன்னா புரியாதா? என்ன மாதிரி bro?
Paimon? You're okay.
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better.
ஒரு மாதிரியான ஸ்டோரி இல்ல ஆனா ஒரு மாதிரியான கம்யூனிட்டி.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone, so I returned the way I came.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my...
That actually worked? Nice. Really, you should be anyway. And now that things here are all taking...
Bro, அதாவது bro ரெண்டு பேர் இருப்பாங்க அண்ணன் தம்பி அக்கா தங்கச்சி அந்த மாதிரி வந்து ஒரு அக்காவும் ஒரு தம்பி இருப்பாங்க அவங்க வந்து பிளானட் டு பிளானட் டிராவல் பண்றாங்க அப்படி ஒரு பிளானட்ல ஸ்ட்ரக் ஆயிப்பாங்க அவங்க அக்காவை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது தான் கோர் கதை ஆனா அதோட எல்லாமே நாங்க பண்ணுவோம்.
In addition, our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the word, Director.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet.
எல்லாமே லைக் வந்து இங்க வந்து பிரிச்சு வச்சிருப்பாங்க bro 7 நேஷன் இருக்கும் இங்க. 7 நேஷன் வந்துட்டு ஒருத்தருக்கு ஒரு காட் இருப்பாங்க. காடை வந்து இங்க ஆர்கான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் ஒரு கேரக்டர்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். இப்போ வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேண்ட் வந்துட்டு லேண்ட் ஆஃப் விண்டு ப்ளஸ் வந்து லேண்ட் ஆஃப் ஃப்ரீடம் அந்த மாதிரி 7 அங்கங்கே பிரச்சனை நடக்கும். ஒரு நேஷன்லேயும் பிரச்சனையை தீர்த்துக்கிட்டே வருவோம். அதில் கொஞ்சம் நம்ம தங்கச்சியை கண்டுபிடிக்கிற ப்ராக்ரஸ் கிடைக்கும். அவ்வளோதான்.
Am I hearing you right? Why?
I just suddenly Iskra. It's
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organizations, considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities, ultimately securing a waiver for all penalties due to them. Lelik will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives and methods are equally important. Even with Project Stooge's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacency and rashness and work to consolidate the progress we've made so far.
2D characters மேல ஒரு கண்ணு இருக்கும். இவங்க வந்து கண்ணாமூனா ஷிப் பண்ணுவாங்க. இந்த கென்ஷின் இம்பாக்ட் ஆடுறவங்கன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு கம்யூனிட்டி இருக்கும்ல, லைக் ரெட்டிட்ல பொதுவா இப்போ வந்து நம்ம எல்டன் ஆடுறோம்னா எல்டன்லாம் சேர்ந்து ஒரு இதுல பேசுவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிற இடத்துல அவங்க லூஸ் மாதிரி பேசுவானுங்க. அதனாலதான் வந்து எல்லாரும் கென்ஷின் வந்து ஒரு மாதிரியான கேம் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation.
We act only for the greater glory and so.
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhna Gradvecha so loud.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now.
Signora Tomb. கேம் வந்து நல்லா இருக்கும் ப்ரோ. காச்சா கேம் தான். ஆனா வந்து நீங்க செலவு பண்ணா கொஞ்சம் க்ளோரிஃபைடா இருக்கலாம். அந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு வேணும்னா நீங்க எது வேணா எடுக்கலாம். F2P கொஞ்சம் பரவாயில்லன்னு இருக்கேன். ஸ்டோரி வைஸ் ஸ்டோரி சூப்பரா இருக்கும். ஸ்டோரி வந்து எப்படி சொல்றது, அது எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது, ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகும். அதனால வேண்டாம். இப்போ முடிச்ச ஸ்டோரியே ஒரு நல்ல ஸ்டோரி, ஒரு ஆஃப்டர் லைஃப் மாதிரி. நம்ம வந்து இந்த ஸ்டோரியில வந்து ரூலர் ஆஃப் டெத்னு ஒருத்தி இருப்பா. அவ தான் இந்த யமன் மாதிரி இந்த வேர்ல்டுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். அவ கூட ஒரு ஸ்டோரி இது.
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies in pieces are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
நான் PS-ல ஆடிட்டு இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. PS-ல ஆடிட்டு ஃபோன் ஆடலாம். ஆனால் இதுவே ஒரு 40 GB கிட்ட பிடிக்கும். கொஞ்சம் ஹெவியான கேம் வேற. ஃபோன் பயங்கரமாக ஹீட் ஆகிடும். ஒரு கட்சின்னு ஒரு பாருங்க, நல்லா இருக்கும். கட்சின்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கும்.
I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Korolyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
இவ ஒருத்திக்காக போய் ஃபீல் பண்ணி அவ இதுல பாக்கறால அவள நம்ம தான் போட்டு சொல்லிருப்போம்.
It's nice to finally know where Paimon came from too. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just...
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't...
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnograd, but she's more in the mood for flying around. Wait! They've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too! Huh? And this is Paimon's favorite mystery story from... The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting too, but also...
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which do you like better? Alright!
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are.
Paimon will grab this, and then... Huh? 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 How many layers does this thing have? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza!
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon and my old comrade. You're looking well, Paimon. All better?
Yeah! The Jester knew I was wrong and fixed Paimon right up!
Oh, yeah. About that. That was... kind of embarrassing. Who could have known that our director would go looking for you in person? So sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Hello, Tonya!
Hello, hello! Firstly, I'm really sorry about...
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the trap...
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you. How was I supposed to know that you'd stood me up?
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real... Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelik.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way...
I would say the best...
Huh? What kind of...
Hey, look! Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 74. Shake and stir. Sayonara.
It's dog eat dog.
How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Ha! Come on, keep up. Swirl, Mark 2.
One down. Sigara, fetch.
Take a break. How tiresome. Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film. No way. It's true. You're yes?
What was... Huh?
Who's there? Traveler?
Oh, Dad?
Yes? What were you expecting? I have. The eerie music and the dancing goat. Here. This is the true form of said goat. It's a music box. It was a birthday. It used to play beautiful melodies. It sounds terrible. It'll take some time to fix. Yes, this area belongs to me. Doesn't it look the part? It's fine. To be quite honest, but I must say, you're pretty brave. Most would have fled them, always eager to help. That's what they say about you. I appreciate the offer, but if you could help me collect some relevant... Also, think of it as a reward for keeping my secret. Did you not want one? Oh, that said, could you hold off until the music box is... It scares people away. Make...
Bow your head.
Right here. Emerge. Ah.
Justice is blindsided.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Right here. Right now.
ஏன்டா நிறுத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்கீங்க? ஏன்டா டேய்?
wish my big brother could come more often.
Phew, my luck wasn't too bad this time.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here.
Your turn.
Let my name echo in song! Orders given. Orders received.
Settle down.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Strike a pose!
Bow your head.
right now. Right here. Shower me with praise!
The tides beckon. Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So,
Just what will we come across this time?
looking for trouble? Show me what you got.
Emerge right now.
But just you? An oversight on my part.
Encase!
Blade!
Is this an answer from this world?
Right here.
Settle down. Be sanctified. Frost. Bow your head. Justice is blindsided.
Emerge. Right now.
How could this be?
Don't tell me that's everything.